We all love war stories, so I'm going to put you both on the spot. It's the day of the event. Give me a real event example of something that happened where you had to do some on-the-spot cost cutting, like the client comes to you and says, "What time's the valet getting here?" Wait, what? The who? So, Michelle, any good examples of that?
Sure.
No names.
No problem. I was just sharing a story on Sunday. I had an event, and it wasn't so much the client that came to me with an unexpected cost or additional items. It was one of the vendors, the caterer. And it started with the staff the lack of staff that appeared at the venue, and some expectations that I had with previous catering vendors in respects to what the staff could and would not do. There were no staff available to help with not necessarily the setup, but something as simple as the room was set on a Friday, the event was on a Sunday, so we had all the glasses turned up and the plates turned down, or glasses turned down and the plates turned down. And when the caterer arrived, I asked, I need your staff to flip the items. I thought it was a reasonable request, and they didn't have to fold napkins or anything. That was all done. And there's no staff for that. Then there was supposed to be pitchers on the table for the juice, and there was no pitchers for the juice. And it was just, at the end of the day, we ran out of food, and it was just an awful experience. But, we had to be quick and creative and pulled on the resources at the venue. It was at a church, and they had some availability of tools and utensils that we could use to kind of make it happen, and we did. But it was the worst. That I've never had an experience where I've run out of food or beverage. We didn't run out of beverage, but we did run out of the food. And there was no thought given to go and get more food. It was just as if I was guiding him into how to handle the business. So at the end of the day, I thought it was a food delivery service versus a catering service.
And again, you budgeted correctly.
Oh, absolutely.
There's always some type of anomaly in each event. Mark, anything similar?
I've never had any. Those are always fun times. Keeps you fast on your feet. When you have a 7-course meal serving about 300 people, and the host comes to you at the beginning saying, "We had 20 people that are coming that we didn't expect to be coming." You have what? How can you do this? Wow. Well, it's you've got to be light on your feet. You've got to be able to offer as, got to call event source and say,
right.
Jim.
Three plugs every week.
And besides the equipment, do you have any server? No. It's just doing the best you can at a moment's notice. You can plan for instances like that, and they'll never come. The one time that you don't, that's when it's going to happen. So the lesson to be learned is, plan for 10% over, and then if you can't do it, you can't do it. But you do the best you can. We ended up seating them in a different area, ended up serving them on different china, giving them a different menu, and they were happy.